The playlist model is derived from the individual rotation model. In this model, students are given a playlist of learning experience that are customized to meet their learning needs. The playlist model is used in the flex model of blended learning, where students are learning on-site, but the majority of learning is done online with individual teacher support as needed.
I chose to implement blended learning in my classroom because I've always wanted to give students more flexibility and more agency. It's made me redefine what an engaged classroom looks like.
When I first saw Miss White using blended learning here at Hayesville High School, I immediately thought that is the kind of teacher I wish I had in high school. She's dynamic and engaging and has just a huge variety of learning activities going on and different ways that students can demonstrate the mastery of Spanish, and they have fun doing it.
My class begins with a little bit of whole class instruction every day. We normally, as a Spanish class, do some conversation practice, and then we discuss the progress targets for the day in terms of blended learning.
And here is your unit project kind of expectations for today.
When we are working on Lex model assignments or other blended learning strategies, it's much more likely that you're going to see me sitting among my students rather than in front of them.
I love coming into Miss White's room and seeing the playlist, seeing the different options that they have, and knowing that every student in the classroom is going to have something that they can find success with.
Blended learning creates such a flexible classroom environment that I've seen my students not only take more initiative, but also be more willing to take academic risks. They're much more focused on completing a task, turning in quality work.
What I like about having a flexible assignment is I get to pick what I want to do, and it's not like they're forcing me to do it. I can do it on my own, and it makes me want to do it more. It's not as stressful.
What I personally like about having a playlist or a flexible assignment is that we have the ability to learn at our own pace. It allows everyone to hopefully gather the same information and be able to work together as a cohesive unit.
As a native speaker, sometimes I don't find it as challenging, but when we do get to do things like a playlist, I find it more challenging because it gives me ownership of what I want to learn.
In Miss White's class, her playlist and flexible assignments make me feel more eager to learn rather than writing notes off a board in a traditional class.
I think that blended learning will prepare students for their chosen path after graduation because it's teaching them a lot of soft skills, a lot of transferable skills like self-management, meeting deadlines, learning how to backwards plan. You know, if students can get a correct answer on an assignment or they can choose the right answer on a multiple choice quiz, that only prepares them so far for life after high school. So I think that blended learning has made my students a lot more confident in their ability to make decisions and to manage themselves like professionals. To me, that is so meaningful because those are the kind of confident and adaptable adults that I want to send out into the world.
Kids today have changed from where they were 20 years ago. They are looking for a school environment that is more engaging to them, that is speaking more to them. And so if we have classrooms that are giving them those opportunities to show their mastery, maybe in a different way, that can only benefit the students.
Blended learning has streamlined the way that I assess my students' progress and their proficiency in Spanish, and it's been a game changer. It has made my life easier and it's made me a better teacher.